Okay, so in this video tutorial, just I'm going to go for your admin section. And when you just logged in into your admin account, you will see the drop down menu for the dashboard and the orders. Okay, so to do this, you want to edit your login.cshtml file. Okay, and first of all, I want to see the result, and just logged in into your admin account like admin@gmail.com with their password. So you can see the password in your DB initializer file. So you can see that here we have a hello admin@gmail.com, but I want to display hello admin@gmail.com with the drop down menu. So when you click the logout button, the user, or you can say that admin will logged out. So you know that when you just use and in .css we just check your bootstrap, the current version of the bootstrap, and the current version of the bootstrap is bootstrap 5.3.3, and I want to check the drop down menu. Okay, so according to the drop down menu, we just follow the steps. So here we have a button looking like a button, but I want to take it a link. So just open your login partial.cshtml file, and here you just I want to make it your drop down menu. So you can do this, you can follow the steps. So first, here we have a UL tag, that is unordered list. And when you just add a drop down here, you can just notice that each li items as behaves as a drop down item. So I want to make it a drop down the first li item. So I mean to say that when you click, I want to see the first item, that is the username, behaves like a drop down menu. Okay, so the drop down is just assigned to the first li items. Now under the li items we have a link, so just add this class, and you can say add this class for the anchor tag. So just paste it here and just okay, so add something in your class, in your bootstrap class. So everything is good. Nav link, BT and BT secondary, drop down toggle. Also remove the button type, but because I want to add a link type here. And here we have a data BS toggle is drop down, area extended false. I mean to say that default your drop down is expanded format. So everything is fine. Now just go for the first anchor tag is behaves like a drop down menu items. Okay, the next one is, you can just see that here we have a UL tag for the drop down menus. So I mean to say that each drop down have a items, and that items is actually defined under the drop down menu. So drop down menu have a drop down item. Okay, so you know that we have a drop down items, but right now it's not included here. So here you can just add a drop down menu, but you notice that here we have a a division tag. So you can just add a new division tag. Just after that you can add each item as a drop down item. But if you just add like this, it's looking like a button and it's not working fine. Okay, now I want to go for this way, and just I want to delete this li items first and add a division. Okay, and that division have a drop down menu. Under the division we have a uh, each item in the divisions we treat as a drop down item. Okay, so that menu item. So class have a nav link. So you can see here we have a logout button, and I want to display another items, like I want to add a a dashboard as well as the order of the customer, looking like the Amazon. So you know that you can add ASP controller, ASP action, and here we go for the dashboard. So here we have a anchor tag and the class nav link drop down item, ASP controller dashboard, ASP action is indexed with the dashboard. Now the next anchor tag for the anchor tag, that is for orders. So the controller name is order. That is not defined yet, but we can take it. And now just after that you can take it division with the drop down divider. And logout also use a nav link drop down item. And here we have a divider, so drop down dot dash divider. Okay, okay, it's looking good. Now here we have a dashboard, order, and the logout. So you know that that is good, pretty good. So these are the okay. Now just after that you can just log in into the system first. Okay, so the next task is to do it. That is I'm going to add a user. When you logged in into the system, you notice that here we have a orders, and when you add some item in the cart, then your cart visible for only the authenticated user. Okay, so authenticated user, I mean to say that admin or admin or the user. So you notice that just add a base controller for the authorized user. So here we have a authorize, and now just remove this section from here. And now just after that you can add a class that is base class, like public class base controller, and inherit by the controller class. Now just add a public string user ID, and that user ID is get, and return it a user ID in the form of string. So you know that each authorized user have a claims identity. So claims identity, I mean to say that a list of the claims. So when you logged in with the help of identity, you have some claims. So you know that user have an identity that is known as claims identity, and claims identity is a list of claims. So I want to find it the user ID from the claims list with the help of name identifier. So claims identity dot find first and the claim types dot name identifier. So find first and here you can just add claims identity. So claims types dot name identifier, and name identifier, I mean to say that is user ID. It's a name identifier is a key, and just put it as a value to the user ID. Now return the user ID. So in a base controller we have a user ID, and with the also we have a authorize attribute. Now you can just add a cart controller. Now you can add a new cart controller. Just add a new cart controller. Now in the cart controller we have a, that is base controller. Add to cart. And now just add here, add to cart. When we click to add to cart, these item actually add into the cart. Okay, so that card, or you can say index.html file. Okay, so just after that I want to add a new file service. So in under the applications we have interfaces like I want utility service. So just add a utility service. So item it and add a new empty file, iutility service. And in iutility service you can just add to save images. Okay, so use task of type string that return the string path after save image. Okay, so here you can just put string container name. Okay, and the next one is iForm file. Oops, iForm file. Okay, so iForm file is actually existing in what namespace? It's install the package that is Microsoft.ASP.NET Core.HTTP.Features, and install this version first. Okay, let us install it. And the next one is to save image. So you can just use a task of string edit image and just change the name, that is edit image. And in case of edit image we need a database path. Okay, so string container name, and that is iForm file, and also we have a db path, and also we just need a iForm file, and that is the new file, you can say. Now the next one is to delete image. So you can just add delete image, and in the delete image we need a container name and the db path. Okay, so just after that I want to implement this utility service. Now use implementation and right click on it, add a new empty file, and that is utility service. So you can just add utility. Okay, now just create a utility service to create a concrete class .cs file. Now here we have a utility service, so implement by the I utility service, and iUtility service actually implement interface. Now we need to add uh, two services like iHTTP context accessor. So first of all, add iHTTP context service here. So you can add a builder. Oops. Builder.services. That is iUtility service and utility service. That's cool. But need to add builder.services dot add singleton, and that is iHTTP context accessor and HTTP context accessor. Now in utility service, we need add private I utility service, sorry, that is iHTTP context accessor, read only iHTTP context accessor. Also add private web root path. So we need to add iWeb host environment. Okay, so read only, and that is iWeb host environment, and that is env, that is environment. Okay, so iWeb host environment is actually existing in hosting service, but right now it's not there. So we need to add a package reference. So in dependencies, in just open application service CS pros file, and here we need to add a item group again, or you need to add package reference. So that is the project reference. Okay, so framework reference also there. So item group, and here we have a package reference, and we not need to add a package reference. Oops. Item group. Okay, so we need to add a project reference and include Microsoft dot ASP.NET core dot app is the project reference. Okay, so save it. Now after save it, you can see in the utility service, we just add I web host environment. Oops, just save it. Okay, so I web host environment is not resolved yet. So just go for the CS pros file again and add a framework reference instead of project reference, package reference. And here we have a project reference. So just add a framework reference. So just add a framework reference. Okay, and just include Microsoft ASP.NET Core.app and just save it. Now just after that, under the utility service, you can just see that it's resolved automatically, because iHTTP context accessor actually existing in framework reference. And just use control dot and resolve the using Microsoft ASP.NET Core dot hosting. Now after that, you can use control dot and generate constructor. Okay, now implement these classes with the easy example. So first of all, I want to add I want to save images. I want to pick it first of all, save images. So just remove it, and where extension is path dot get extension, and that is file name. I want to get it from the file name, file dot file name. Okay, and the next one is where file name. What is the file name? It's actually get the extension from the file, and now just after that you can use gyd.new gyd plus extension. Okay, so that is the your file name. Okay, it's a concat by the plus operator. And the next one is folder. So what is the folder name? That is that is created under your www root folder, and that is fine. That is path dot combine environment dot web root path, that is www root, and with the container name. So that is the folder name, and check it directory is exist or not. So I want to check it first, directory is exist or not. So with the help of this code, not directory.exist folder name, directory.create directory. Okay, if it is not exist, just create it a new directory. Now just after that you can use file path. So path.combine folder name and the file name. Okay, that's fine, cool. Now after that you can use a memory stream. Okay, so you can use a file stream instead of you can use a memory stream. So here we have a fs for the file stream. You can use a memory stream instead of file stream, and just after that you can use that is memory stream. So ms and new, you can add memory stream, and there is no need to add something extra to open the file actually. So there is no need. Now just after that you can wait, that is I want to copy the file into the memory stream. So here we have a file, so that is the a.jpg file, you can say that. So copy to async, that is memory stream. Just when you add copy to the memory stream any file, we just say that it is a byte array. So what is the content here? So what is the content here? Just convert it into the array format. So when you copy the file into the memory stream have a bytes. So just convert it into the array. Now after that you can just copy that array, or you can say await, and just use file dot write all bytes async. Okay, all byte async with their file path of the content. So you can just add file path with their content. So file path is like this, it's a complete path, you know. So you can say that it's a complete file path. Now after that you can just add the db path, or you can say that base path. So where that is base path, and base path is what? That is dollar sign double quotation, and that is my base path. So here we have a http context accessor, http context dot request dot scheme. I mean to say that https, and just after the double slash http context, that is the host. Okay, so it's a local host with their port number. Now just after that you can use where complete path. So you can say complete path is path.combine, and path.combine have a base path dot uh, base path, and the next one is you know, that is container name, and there the file name. And also replace the file with the replace double backslash to there we have a double backslash, and now just use with the single slash. Okay, now okay, and just return it the complete path. Okay, that's cool. Now here we have a save image. Now the next one is to edit image. What about the edit image? Edit image is actually to delete the image first and save a new one. Okay, so just call it wait delete image with their container name and the tb path, and the next one is return await save image with the container name and the file path, sorry, file. Okay, so that is the delete image. Now the next one is to delete image. Delete image first to get the db path and their file name. Okay, if the file is exist, so first of all check string dot is null or empty with their db path. So just return it complete task. Okay, if it is null or empty. And the next one is I want to get it the file name. So just get it file name, and what is the file name is path dot get file name from the path. Okay, and now just after that you can just use the folder name, or you can say complete path where complete path, and that is path.combine environment.webroot path container name and the file name. It's my complete path. Now if the file is exist on the complete path, that is to delete path, and also the return dot task dot completed task. It's cool, you know, it's cool. Okay, now here we have a sync and everything is fine. Now see you in the next video where we will use this image to save image for the items. Okay, so thank you very much.